Who is Jesus? And who is Jesus to you?
Ever since Jesus walked the roads of Palestine in the first century, there have been a lot of ideas and opinions about who he is. So we asked some college students the question, who is Jesus to you? And here's how they responded.
Jesus is who I strive to be like.
Jesus is someone I know I can go to in a time of weakness.
So the first thing that comes to mind for me is hope. And obviously he's our Heavenly Father, but he's somebody I can turn to when I just need to talk or just get something off my mind or off my chest.
Jesus is my best friend.
Jesus is someone who I try to base my life off of every single day.
Who is Jesus to you? It's an interesting question. In fact, Jesus asked a similar question to a group of his closest followers. Well, they replied, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and others say Jeremiah or one of the other prophets. See, because of what he said and the way he taught, because of the amazing miracles that he performed, people in Jesus' day thought for sure that he was a prophet. And a prophet is someone who spoke the very words of God and performed incredible miracles to back them up. But then Jesus made that question even more personal when he said, "But who do you say that I am?" Now, one of his most outspoken followers, a fisherman named Peter, boldly stated, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." See, this fisherman believed Jesus was their long-awaited Messiah. In other words, their chosen deliverer who would free his people and set up a new kingdom. But not only that, Peter was convinced that Jesus was the Son of the living God, that he wasn't just a man, but he also shared the very nature of God himself. So I imagine because you are watching this, you're curious about Jesus too. You probably have some ideas, some impressions, maybe even some doubts. You're not certain who he really is, but you're open to exploring more. Now personally, I find it fascinating that even Jesus' greatest critics, well, they couldn't stop talking about him. He was often the focal point of their conversations or their controversies. And in many ways, that's still true today. See, people may be interested, even devoted to Jesus. They may dislike or even hate the man. But whenever people bring him up in conversation, you're bound to get some kind of reaction. And so what we want to do in the following series of short videos is let Jesus speak for himself. People can have a variety of ideas, but we need to consider, who is Jesus really? What did he say about himself? And if what he says is true, what does that mean for people like you and me? We'll listen to some of Jesus' own words as written down by a close friend and follower, John. See, John walked with Jesus for the better part of 3 years, and he later wrote one of the 4 gospel accounts, detailing the events and words of Jesus' life. And John's eyewitness account, it's thought-provoking, it's challenging, even compelling for anyone who is honestly searching for answers about who Jesus is. In fact, I believe it offers an honest inside look into the man many believe to be the long-awaited Messiah and Son of God. And so I invite you to join me on this journey to discover who Jesus is and hopefully find your own answer to Jesus' question, who do you say that I am?